do you ever catch poop in your hand before it splashes in the toilet? Okay, because we had a lot of poop conversations.
You just said that really quick.
Yes. Let me show you a clip. Okay. Take a deep breath, Ethan.
Because that's not a regular question.
We've talked about pooping habits on the show a lot before. To a lot of people's dismays, they can't handle it. People don't like it. I personally, I like it. What can I say? It is my show, after all. But we've pretty much exhausted the conversation. That is until I saw this clip recently on the internet. Now, if this guy's kidding is up for debate, but my hunch is that he's not. Because one, he never corrects the record. He never said, because you don't want people believing that you shit in your hand.
Yeah.
So he's no reason to lie about it or to joke. And he never backpedals. And he's surprised that nobody else knows what he's talking about. In the same way that when I first learned that people wiped from the back, or that when I lifted my balls, and I was like, nobody knows what I'm talking. So it rings very true to me. With that being said, let's watch.
Touch shit before.
I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to get the... Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit all the time.
No, you're not saying that. You don't. Yeah, you
wipe and you grab the shit.
You don't grab... Why are you grabbing shit?
Hold on.
Do you got shit stuck in your ass while you're taking...
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time?
I love that. Letting the doo-doo fall in the toilet is crazier than shitting in your hand. I don't know how that works.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
He diarrhea's in his hands.
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought.
Interesting. So here's what I think. This guy, I think, is trying to solve a problem, which when you poop in the toilet, the splash.
Yes.
Now, you can, instead of putting it on your hand, put it in the toilet, right?
Yep.
Now, I have a friend in college who taught me that because I always was having water splashing on my ass. And I really do owe him a gracious favor because he taught me if you take the cover or toilet paper and you put it in the toilet, you will not splash. It will not splash. And that really did change my life. I never thought about shitting in my hand to prevent that because that's the whole point, is to avoid shit or water touching you.
Yeah.
So,
but I've never heard of anyone.
How do
you even catch it? Like, you just sit like that the whole time?
Yeah, I think he just shits. He probably puts the paper over his hand, but he makes it sound like shit always touches hand. He's like, you touch shit every day. That's why we wash our hands. Pretty incredible stuff, but I think it's a testament to really the diversity of methods. I think that's not one I would recommend, but again, there's diversity of method.
I don't think he was kidding, though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so either. He's a big guy. That guy like carbs up, so he's probably taking some monster shits. I can't imagine putting diarrhea in your hand though.
Well, that's why you wash your hand, dude.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
That's one reason. That sure is one reason.
A lot of the comments on this video were like, he could come the next day and make a statement that it was trolling and that it was not trolling, and I would still think something's up. Like, I don't know if I said that right.
Yeah, no, you said that right. See, I was going to say the opposite. My reaction is, if he comes out and says he was just kidding, I'm going to believe that guy shits in his hands. So, I'm on the opposite spectrum.
I think just because it's so unreal.
But I think that's a man whose parents just failed him. Like, he's like a feral child. who was raised by wolves. Like he was put in a bathroom, and as a child, let's say you're 5 years old and you're just learning to shit, you see toilet paper, you see a toilet, and you kind of just got to figure it out for yourself. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm going to put the toilet over my hand. I'm going to shit on. We have weird ways of figuring it. That's why we need guidance. That's not why we need our elders, our elders to guide us through this world, through this life, to show us how things are done. Because otherwise we end up shitting on our hand like this guy. So I see this as a failure of his parents. I see this as a beautiful diversity of activity in the bathroom. We actually did a poll last night to find out how many people.
A lot of respondents. 53,000 respondents so far. Almost 54.
Wow. So we asked our viewers for the podcast tomorrow, and please be honest, this is a rigorous scientific Twitter poll. Remember, these are all anonymous votes. Do you catch your poop with TP, obviously? Otherwise, what is it for?
Not animals.
Yes. So it doesn't splash in the bowl. So me, I'm no never. Oh, I can't. Are you kidding me? It's not letting me see the results, Dan.
I can just read them off to you. The poll's not closed, actually. So
No, but once you vote, you can see the results.
well, I'll read it off to you. It's 78% no, never. 10%, a decent chunk. I have once or twice. And then we got 4% whenever I am able to, and 8% every time don't you. I feel like those people are trolling.
Yeah, what does whenever I am able to even mean?
When the option is available. Something like, what if there's no toilet paper?
Sure, I guess.
Yes.
But I feel like there is actually maybe 10%. I think that is a truthful somewhere around that 10% actually poop like that.
Yeah.
There's one representative of that group on this crew.
Okay, I knew when I put this poll out that Zach was going to somehow be involved in this. Okay. So, Zach, talk to me.
I do not shit in my hand, just for the record. I did have an event over the beginning of this week that...
This week?
This week.
Yeah.
That's too... Okay, continue.
I know, it's a coincidence. So it's going to get graphic. So I was constipated, all right? And there was this one piece that couldn't come out. So I tried to make my own squatty potty, put my feet up on the trash can. Like, it just was not coming out. So I took a baby wipe.
Go ahead.
Tried to pull it out, and it came out. So does that count?
No.
Or, okay.
It's like an extraction.
That's that's you being constipated. Bro, you need some Metamucil or something, man. At your age, that ain't right.
Yeah, I know.
Metamucil.
You yanked the shit out of your ass. That's not the same.
Since the pregnancy, I've been constipated, but I started taking Metamucil and I'm fine.
I did it.
It works.
Huh.
I take it with every meal now, like through 2 to 4 of those capsules, and it's
5.
like, bro, it's amazing.
You got to get them as a sponsor.
Come on, Metamucil. Can you try to reach out to them, Dan, or the Root?
I will,
And
actually.
Or
Yeah.
talk to our agency.
If we're already talking about this, I don't need baby wipes anymore.
You still use it though. You end with
Once
a wet
in
one.
a while.
Because of the
no,
Metamucil, you don't need it anymore?
It's
Hey.
But
almost
that's what Crystalia was saying.
yeah.
Right.
It's almost like every time it's like the clean wipe. It's
Ooh.
unreal.
So it's like
So-
a ghost poop?
Yeah.
Well, so I always end with a wet one. That's my ethos in life. But it's definitely helped because there was times before where I would even go 2, 3, 4 wet ones because it was so nuclear.
Yeah, I know.
So I can't endorse that product enough.